Okay, we're back. So, thinking I might just glue this down about here-ish. I want it more of a bassy tone. I don't want it real thin, which being right on the bridge will be, I think, too thin. Just got to do this in a way that this will sit still and not. I want to be able to close the lid, which I think this will allow for. So first we're going to solder everything up, and then we'll worry about that. I don't even know if you can see that. Probably not, but I don't want it to be in the way either. This is not working the way I wanted it to. Doesn't help that I suck at doing this. Okay, I think that'll do the job. Let's see if I can make this stick in here. I'm waiting for the solder to heat up enough that the... damn, that didn't work. Okay, we got a good solder joint there. I normally use a solder gun, which I think is too hot for what I'm attempting here. Now I'm trying to put this ground wire in place. There's a lot of solder already on here, so I don't want to have to add more. I don't need to, but this is not heating in a way that I would like it to. I think this will work much better. There, the wire's finally attached. The great thing about a soldering gun is it will cool on its own. You don't have to keep pulling the trigger. You know, if you just set it aside, it'll cool off. Okay, so piezo disc is going to go roughly there. We have our super glue, because that's how we're going to attach it. And we'll just use some painter's tape to put it down, or hold it in place temporarily. While that sets, and how much you want to bet this doesn't work at all? Because my electronics abilities are terrible. I know that. So that will hold temporarily while we move on to the next thing. Next, we're going to start attaching the lid. So we'll get these pieces out of here because we're going to need them for other things once the lid is attached. Now, where did I put the hardware for the lid? It's in its own bag so I don't lose it. What's the saying? If it was a snake, it would have bit me. It's right here. Now our teeny tiny screwdriver that we need. So first I'm going to attach the hinges and the hasp, and then I'll put the lid on and attach the hinges and hasp to those, and then we will go from there. Our hasp, that's the upper half of the hasp. There's 2, 3 hinges. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws to begin with. Probably going to fast forward through a lot of this crap because it's just pointless. Coat them. Okay. Need a couple more for the hasp. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see that side because, you know, it's kind of, still don't want to crank it until I get the last one in place, and also want to make sure I can shift it if I need to make the hasp from the lid actually close over this. You never know, you might have to shift it a little bit, you know. Adding finish changes your dimensions ever so slightly. Most of the time you won't even notice that, but it can affect the way things fit when you try to put them back together. Alright, that's done. Now, gently set that down. Get out our lid, which is here, with our really bad paint job. Now we open up the hinges. Not that it matters if that is in the way or not, because it doesn't have to lay flat. It's just going to lay flat-ish. So what I'll do is go back and tape down all the wires that need to be kept out of the way. Painter's tape is your best friend on stuff like this. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. Screws are caught in a little corner of the baggie. It doesn't matter if I lose these because I have more. I bought a whole bunch of these hinges and such. Yeah, so that's gonna. All right, change of plans. We're gonna tape that down first because it's preventing me from doing what I need to do. So we'll just feed enough of it through that we have plenty if we need it. Hold that like that. This will actually be down here somewhere. So it can sit down in here for now. But this will give me the ability to lay that flat. There. So now we have our latch shut. I don't know if that's visible. Yeah, it is. So, but you see we got a gap here and here. There we go. But we still have a gap there, which I don't like. but there's nothing I can do about it. Short of putting another hasp over there, which I don't feel like doing. I think it's a waste of materials. At least it will not pop open on its own, which is a good thing. Okay. Put this on here. I know I'm blocking the camera at the moment, but bear with me. That's where I need another person to help move cameras and stuff. But I don't have anyone. This desk is, like I said, desk is very sick. Oh, come on. This thing keeps cross-threading again. Let's try the other one, see if it fits any better. Yeah, the hell, damn, popped right off. Come on. Oh, come on, you want to go on there. You were made to go on there. Come on. Oh. Let me switch hands here. Why is that cross-threading so much? Okay, well, let's try something else. Okay, that looks weird, but it works, so let's go with it. Let's see, what size is this nut? Just under a ½ inch. So it's metric, I'm guessing. Yeah, because it's larger than 7/16, which tells me it's probably metric. That's a ½ inch. I mean, that's tightening it, but oops. Yep, it's moving the wires. We don't want that. So we're going to hold this still, and I'm going to be blocking your view. I want this as secure. There we go. I want that as secure as we can make it. Okay, now we're going to take our magnetic pickup. The way it's attached is it has this nice double-sided tape. And my understanding is these numbers have to face up. So I'm not going to secure it down yet. I might just tape it in place once I've got it fed through so that it doesn't go moving around on me. But I want to be able to move it if I have to. So, because I don't know how centered that's going to be yet. So let's take that down just to keep it in place. I don't want it moving around on me. That way I can manipulate this without worrying about breaking the ceramics on there. Now, let me read. We have instructions. Okay, the white wire is the hot and the solid color wire is the negative. So that's the ground. That's what I had to look at. Always read your instructions if you have them. So we'll untwist this because it is very twisted up. And that's probably not a bad thing. Okay, let's try using the soldering gun again. Oops, I accidentally shut the camera off. Alright, there you go. You can see my white wire attached there. My ground is right there. The only other thing to do is this ground has to be fed out through a hole wherever my tailpiece is going to end up. So we'll get ready to do that. Okay, so after doing some math with a string tension calculator, I was able to determine what strings I'm going to need. Problem is, I have two sets of these. Alright. I need a 60, a 36, a 26, and a 15. Actually, I need two of each of those. We don't have all of those here. So I had to order two more sets of strings. So I'm having to put together a custom set here. Nobody that I know of makes the strings I need for electric instruments. So, yeah. Fun stuff. But what we can do is begin filing the nut slots. Trying to figure out where I can put this camera that you can see what I'm doing and that it won't be interfering with me trying to do it. Here's my lovely pantry. Alright, so you can see I've already got hash marks on here where I'm going to have my strings placed. God, I love that sound. I'm kidding. I hate that sound. Ah, no. Glue that loose. Damn. Well, what we can do, lock it in a vise. I'll have to glue it back down. Damn, I can't believe that happened. At least this way it won't go anywhere on me. Maybe. Ah, damn it. Yeah, that's not going to stay up there. I don't want to break it, so I got to be really careful with doing this. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it looks like you can. Damn. It's like it's pinching itself in the slot. This is not the best nut I have ever done. It'll work. It's serviceable. But where'd my sleeve go? There it is. Hard to see. Alright, so that's about as much as I can do for the time being, because I need to have the other strings, which I don't have at the moment. And I have to drop this. I gotta glue this nut back down. I can't believe that let go. Now I gotta clear the glue out of there. I just can't believe that let go like that. And the glue is in there pretty good. I just can't believe that let go. I've never had trouble with tight bond, you know. Yes, there's a first time for everything, right? There we go. clear that slot off there. Put some more glue on. Grab a clamp. Oops. Kick the tripod. Again. I've done that like 4 times today, I think. Get some of that excess glue out of there. Now we'll clamp this. As soon as I slide this back a little bit, give me some room for the clamp to get in there with. Alright, well, that'll be it for tonight. Pop you out of this thing. And we'll... Ah! Not enough room. Alright, so zoom back out. See, there's our nut being glued back in again. It's coming along. I can't wait. But unfortunately, I have to wait. So, alright, we'll see what happens tomorrow. The new string should be here sometime tomorrow.